Namaste. Good morning. How are you? Yesterday we discussed that Sri Ramakrishna, that we came to know, isn't it? Sri Ramakrishna had another 15 disciples. Not only Vivekananda, another 15 disciples he had, sannyasi monastic disciples. Amongst them, one disciple named Swami Trigunatitananda. Today is his birthday, and we do some special worship in the temple. And today is also Vasanta Panchami. Saraswati Puja will be celebrated in the evening. Interested? Those who are interested can come at 6:30. And there are several things that we can learn from Swami Trigunatitananda's life. He was very good in education. Okay, at the age of I think 10 or 12 itself, he by hearted several hundred Devi Devata stotras, and he always stood first in class in high school. And he belongs to a very rich family. But one day, during the examination, he lost one of his golden wristwatch he lost. So he was upset. So because he was upset, one of his teacher took him to Sri Ramakrishna, and there his life, he came to know about the purpose of his life. Thus his training was started, and Sri Ramakrishna gave him training in many ways, and he taught him the importance of brahmacharya for spiritual life. And later he had a wonderful monastic life, and his food habits and wonderful forbearance he had. His food habits were very peculiar. Sometimes he used to take only one banana a day. Like that he used to live for some days. One day, he and 2 or 3 of his brother disciples were invited for lunch to a devotee's house. For some reason, those 3 were absent. Only Trigunatitananda only went there to the devotee's house. The devotee was worrying. I have prepared food for 4 people. So many items I have prepared. All of them are going to be wasted. Then Trigunatitananda, he ate 4 people's food. One person only he had finished. And some days he used to live on only a little, very little rice. For days together, he used to live on that very little rice, very little food. And once he was attacked by some wound, so it has to be operated. Then doctor said, you must have to take chloroform, otherwise there will be a lot of pain. Then he said no, and without chloroform that operation was performed, even though he did not feel anything uncomfortable, and doctor was also surprised. And Trigunatitananda, at the request of Swami Vivekananda, or by the command of Swami Vivekananda, he went to US, California, in San Francisco. He built a wonderful temple for Sri Ramakrishna, wonderful universal temple. And this architecture is also very different. If you see, it is just like a Western style and combined with some Indian architecture. There he trained several foreign disciples, and he used to tell them to live a holy life, to lead a holy life, pure life. And he trained them in a wonderful way. With wonderful, beautiful slogans he used to teach. Work like a horse, live like a yogi. Yoga doesn't mean that performing some asanas or bus pranayama. Okay. Yoga means a continuous communion with God. When that is there, when that God's power is working, okay, you will feel uncomfortable if you remain lazy for a few minutes also. Okay. And his famous slogans, work like a horse, live like a yogi. Watch and pray. Do or die, but you will not die. And eternal vigilance is the price for the liberty. Everybody wants freedom. But by observing the rule, we will attain the freedom. That we have to know. And otherwise, if you want to do anything and whatever you want, then you have to pay the price in future. One day, he was suffering from stomachache. Went to a doctor who is a friend to all these sadhus. So, because this sadhu has come to our house, I have to feed him. Saying so, the doctor fed him with rasgullas. One after the other, he is giving. After giving 2 dozens of rasgullas, okay, doctor asked, okay, Swamiji, why have you come? And then this Trigunatitananda replied, I have a stomachache, that's why I have come. Then why did you take rasgullas? You are suffering with a lot of love. How could I reject? That was his reply. So, and in Kolkata, he established the monthly magazine Udbodhan, Bengali magazine. He has established, and several times he used to write articles. He only used to proofread. He only used to compose. He only used to print. He himself used to sell it by going in the streets door to door. That kind of work he used to do. That much hard work he used to do. And a normal man tries to live long, tries to keep his body alive as many days as he wants. But a yogi feels very uncomfortable. He feels like he is living in a cage. Okay, a cage. If a lion, if it is living in a cage, it becomes very restless. It wants to break the cage and come out. Yogi also lives like that, because they knew they are not this body. Okay, they want to go beyond the limitations of this body. And at the flag end of his life, he told once to his disciples, several times I want to give up the body with lot of effort. But when I sit in meditation and I want to give up the body, I see the mother of universe in front of my eyes. Okay, I have to work for the cause of the mother. I have to work for the ideal. Okay, saying so, I get up from the seat and I'll work with lot of effort. From the last 3 years, I am keeping this body alive. See the words, how the powerful words, bold words, how they are possible. By the observance of strict brahmacharya, anything can be possible. Like this, so many things are there. An ordinary human being, in general, since 2014, after introducing this June month, no? June 22nd or 21st, that International Yoga Day, isn't it? After that, people are much aware of practicing Indian yogasanas all over the world. But we have to know what is real yoga. Real yoga means communion with God. That we have to know. Either it is karma, bhakti, jnana or raja. Whatever it may be the yoga, we have to establish a divine connection with the God. And then we can make this earth a heaven. That is in our hands, not somewhere else. That is in our hands. Okay? God lived with them. Okay, God lived with them. Book name. Okay, Telugulo Daivanto Sahajivanam. Okay, in that detailed life of Swami Trigunatitananda is there. Okay, those who are interested can participate, can read. Okay, have a wonderful day. Please post to class.